Winnebago County board members voted to spend more than $600,000 to help the Carrie Lynn Children's Advocacy Center move into the Family Peace Center. WIFR's Miriam Niesmeyer shows us why leaders say this investment matters.
Anthony, I talked with both organizations at Thursday's Winnebago County board meeting, and county leaders say this approval is a big step forward, adding this move could make it easier for children and families to get the help they need.
A survivor and his or her their children will be able to walk into one door.
That's the goal, one place for families to turn after county leaders approve funding to bring the Carrie Lynn Children's Center into the Family Peace Center.
All in one building, a survivor can be getting their own therapy, meeting with a police officer, talking to a legal advocate while their child is being taken care of, and having the services of the Carrie Lynn Children's Center wrapped around them.
The county approved nearly $600,000 in public safety sales tax funding to renovate space inside the 50,000 square feet building at 214 North Church Street in Rockford. The Carrie Lynn Children's Center will move into the second floor of their new home following Thursday's approval.
35 years into our history with serving children in Rockford, we're finally getting to co-locate with some partner agencies. And what that means for us is an increase in access of services for our clients.
The center works with hundreds of children each year.
We take all child sex cases, severe physical abuse cases, human trafficking, and children who witness violence,
providing support in some of their most difficult moments.
We have maybe 30 to 40 forensic interviews that we do a month. So we're a busy advocacy center as compared to others around us.
County leaders call this a priority investment to support children in traumatic situations and improve access to care.
This is about mitigating trauma and getting as many kids as we can out of the river.
Pomahak says they plan to start renovations as soon as possible, adding they want to renovate the entire space on the second floor.
Leaders plan to open the new space as early as 2027. The Carrie Lynn Center also wants to sell their yellow house later down the road.